You're listening to Suburban Happy Hour with Anne-Marie
And Julia.
the podcast where we make delicious cocktails
Or mocktails.
and talk about everything under the sun.
Because the best conversations happen at happy hour.
Wow, you actually paused
I did.
for me.
I
saw
made
you, like,
a conscious
internally
effort
saying,
to...
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome. You're welcome.
Surprise! It's just
us. It's just us.
It's just us.
Aw, we're wrapping it up, guys.
Yes. This is our last episode of 2024.
Forever. I'm just kidding.
We're over.
But we do need to figure out what we're doing. But yes, as of 2024, this is our last episode. Diet Cokes with lime for the last hurrah. That's drink of choice.
Yes.
I don't think that needs to be further explained. But yeah, so we thought it'd be fun to do a little recap of the year for our last episode and kind of reminisce. I'm like, we did the thing.
We've done so much this year. It's
have.
been insane.
Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to hear what you have to say. What are you laughing at?
What is your password?
Oh my God. Give me this. I was
I'm
trying to unlock it for you.
struggling.
Oh, it did the face.
Can you maybe,
Face.
or it's fine. I'll just,
I was going to say I can like no lock the thing.
maybe that.
Okay. So no, we were thinking of doing a little recap of the year, our highs. We're just going to focus on the positive. I don't know if you have anything negative you're going to discuss, but we definitely can. But I just decided to stick up to the positive, you know? But
yeah,
yeah,
we're going into 2025. No negativity.
exactly.
No negativity. We're leaving that in 2024. What?
No. I was just saying that every year, like, this is going to be our year, blah, blah, blah. But no, I think...
That's literally me. And then I look back, I'm like, fuck.
But no, it has to be that if your mindset isn't like...
It has to be. There's no other option.
No, I meant in the aspect of... I feel like going into the new year, you have to be positive because if you're not, that's just setting yourself up for failure as opposed to, you know, having all these. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Mm-hmm. But like, you got to be positive.
I get that.
Yeah. So going into the new year, I always feel like, I know for Dylan, for example, he's one of those people like, you're setting all these goals, but you're not going to do it. He's one of those people, so he just doesn't set any goals for himself. Mm-hmm. We're not going into our goals per se for this episode, but I just think it's always a good idea to set some goals because you just right foot forward, you know?
Yeah.
So even if you don't hit some of the stuff, whatever. But I wanted to first start off with some of our favorite episodes.
I know. I can't believe it's been 2 episodes?
Yes, this is going to be number 42.
42 episodes. That means 42 weeks
Yes.
of Suburban Happy Hour.
Mm-hmm.
We took some breaks in between just for like vacation wise or whatnot, but it's almost been a year of this.
I know.
So crazy to think that we were sitting in that room almost a year ago.
And we did
So
it. Like,
nervous!
if you think about it, because I was looking when our first episode aired. So it was the 29th of January. So that gives us like an extra 3 weeks where it wasn't even like we missed. We just simply weren't a thing yet. But I think it took us like at least 3 weeks to a month to get how we wanted it, you know?
And like back then we recorded like 5 episodes before we even
posted our first one.
just to make sure we had like a good schedule and stuff. So now we're more like this is coming out like this week, so it's like happening more real time.
Because some of the episodes, even like with guests, we like pre-filmed a lot, but towards the end it was that week, and then next week was when their episode would come out, which I kind of liked. But now that, because we knew what we were doing at that point. But no, when I was telling Dylan that I'm getting ready for this episode, and I told him that we've done 42, he's like, wow, really? I said, yeah, like time flies.
So
really, it really does.
Yeah, it does not feel like 42 episodes. Like,
that's a lot.
I know.
Like, we actually committed to it, and I'm so proud of us for that.
Rock stars.
But no, going into that, what were your favorite episodes? I did my top 3.
Oh my God, I see yours, and my first one is the same.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. My first one is Wisdom of the Ages. When we had like family members or like older people that have been out of their 20s for a little bit give us some insight on like what they wish they would have told themselves when they were 20 or what they wish they would have heard. I thought that was such a good episode.
I really did too. Like, I wasn't expecting for people to really take the time. Like, the people that I asked sent me paragraphs of things.
Like, people really got into it. That the people that we asked. And then even like, it got a lot of good feedback too from people our age. Like, oh my gosh, like, thank you for posting that. I never thought about XYZ or whatever. So I loved that one.
Me too. And I think that was also when it came out, it was like midway through us doing stuff. And I think we were closer. Well, we were already 25 when we did this, but I don't know. Like, I felt like 25 was when I was really, I'm an adult. But then hearing all that stuff, I said, okay, I'm an adult, but it's still okay to give yourself some grace and stuff, because we're still in it and these people have lived through it. So it was just nice. I really took all that they said to heart, really. So yeah. And all the advice that they had, it made me like realize one day at a time, you know?
Yeah.
That's all you can really do. That's all you really have control of is the present. So
exactly.
Yeah. My second favorite one was Mental Health Matters with Alondra. I really like that one because, number one, I feel like it was something that I always, you know, had thoughts about, and I just didn't really know much about it. So talking to her and the way she just said everything so eloquently, like, made it seem much more, I guess, attainable and like not something that had to have such a stigma around it.
Yeah, I feel like that one affected you like good on a personal level too. Like, it made you like internalize things in the right way and like reevaluate some stuff.
Right. And yeah, so thanks to that one, I like connected with my therapist that I have now, and I love her and stuff. So I think that one like personally affected me the most. So I'm grateful for Alondra coming on.
Yeah. See, so I picked episodes that it was just me and you because not that none of our guests are my favorite. They were. I could not pick one.
Oh, I see.
You know? So I just stuck to like the ones me and you did at the beginning because I was like, I can't choose. Like,
yes, not to say that all the other guests weren't fabulous,
no, of
but
course, of course. But the other one I have on my list was the Dating Diaries one.
Oh, that was
I just like loved talking back and forth with you about like dating now and what it's like being in a relationship and not in a relationship, and just that one was like one of our most like received as well. Like, people, like, it has a lot of views. It's not like a lot, but like
for us,
for more. And I think just like it's such a topic that especially people in their 20s can relate to. So it's just so much fun. Like,
yes, and it was very much like I feel like people more so resonated with you. But that's okay. I feel like it's as sad as it is to say, like, I feel like a lot of people on our age are not in like long-term, normal, healthy, quote unquote, relationships. So, and it's whatever. It's the times, and you just got to roll with it. But my last one was Own Your Sexuality with Marcus.
Good.
It was just so fun. He's just so funny. Yes. So like, not to say that any of the others weren't as fun, but the way he just talked about it, it was just like, it was so fun. So that one was one of mine.
I agree. That one was so good. My last one was just when we talked about like our travel tips and tricks. I loved like reminiscing with you on trips that we've been on, whether it was together or with our families or whatnot. I really loved that one.
Yeah. Traveling that's what I love about like you and just all the girls. That's something that we all really, you know, value. Yeah. So talking about it and reminiscing on it will always be something that we can treasure for forever.
I know. You know? And then just like going back to our guests, because I know like she picked 2, I didn't pick any. I have been so grateful for everybody that's come on. Everybody has been like so willing to like dig deep into their topics and be very vulnerable. And like, yes, we know this isn't like a crazy podcast, but just like still being brave enough to come on and talk to somebody knowing that other people are watching or whatnot. So I just wanted to thank them because I've learned so much from having guests on the podcast. It's actually crazy. Probably more than I've learned in a long time.
No, literally. Exactly. And I just think that having the guest aspect was so nice, especially during this time in our lives too, because I know that sometimes we feel like we're like on an island. Yeah. But the island is like surrounded by other little islands. And I feel like it kind of makes up like a big island in a way. But it's so nice to hear other people's, what they're going through too. And like what they find passionate and all that stuff. Because at the end of the day, we're all like living the same life.
Yeah. And like some of those people like I see on social media and I like think that their life is so perfect or whatnot. And then like when they came and talked to us, like we kind of got a little inside of it. And it's like, oh, okay. Like you just said, we're all in the same boat. Like different paths, but like it's all leading to one thing.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Like, so no, having season 2 be about guests was really fun. And we definitely need to think about like what we want to do moving forward.
Yeah, we definitely still want guests, but I think it's going to be like a mix of just
we need to figure it out.
Guests. We don't know.
Right.
We're having a business meeting later.
In the new year, we'll figure out where Suburban Happy Hour is going. But no, okay, that's good. I really do like the second one that you said too, the dating diaries, just because that's always such a fun topic. Yeah, you know. But in general, what were your favorite moments of 2024?
So my first one was seeing Lauren get married.
I was gonna put that.
That was incredible. The wedding was breathtaking. I'm such at a loss for words. It was so beautiful. It was so much fun. And just like to be back with like our friends, like especially like Carolina and Christina and all of us like in one place again, it just warmed my heart. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah. And I always say to like people that weren't there, maybe I should stop, but I'm like, the music at Lauren's wedding,
it was so good.
I think I missed like 4 songs. That's it. My ass was on that dance floor the whole time, and that is so rare nowadays with like the stupid fucking cha-cha slide. Please, I don't even care what you think. If you play the cha-cha slide at your wedding,
don't invite Julia.
Don't invite me. But no, oh my god, her music was so good. Yeah,
and like Arthur's family, which is her husband. Lauren's family, like they are just incredible. So the vibes were just like on 10
we were literally smoking
night.
With her sister.
So much fun.
It was so fun. Oh gosh.
And we all stayed very close together. So it was just a good time.
It was.
We made a little trip out of it, not just like going for the wedding. So it was
awesome.
10 out of 10 experience.
Mine was, the first one was the traveling. So that includes, I think we've been to every place together this year. Not Costa Rica. That's right. But we did, at the beginning of the year, we did Cabo for Lauren's bachelorette. That was super fun. Then we went to California right after that. Yep. And then we went to Europe. I think Europe was the highlight of those trips. Just because Europe was so like what is that called? There was so much hype leading up to it. Like it was so like prepared for, and we were talking about it for so long. So finally getting to Europe with the 10 of us there, it was awesome. And then I did Costa Rica at the end of the year, but just the traveling and the memories.
I had that too. So
that was definitely the highlight of my year, and like getting to experience it with all you girls. So that was awesome.
I know, that was so fun. And just like going on trips with like people we haven't been with before, that was also like really cool. Like I hope that we can do maybe not even Europe, but like a trip like that every year. Like it could even be in the States, just like where we all like get together and we do something like that.
We already got kind of that plan for Vegas next year. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Taking the deepest breath in because I just out. I don't know what I'm doing actually.
Yeah, no, but the traveling was definitely the highlight. Just like Europe was a blast. There was a lot of personalities there, and it was just like looking back, it was just a lot, but so fun. My second favorite moment was getting back into books and reading like a lot. I forgot how much I liked to read, and I was always a reader, but I feel like this year, especially with the book club and stuff, so in addition to like our book club, I've just picked up on a lot of reading. So I really enjoyed my nights just curled up on the couch. Like some Friday nights I just did not want to go out, and I would just read for 3 hours straight, and I loved it. I'd have like my little cup of tea, and that was just
fancy.
That was just a highlight.
Yeah. Hey, that's good enough.
Yeah.
My, I guess last one, because one of mine was traveling. It was just going to Lake Geneva this year. I went twice. One for Morgan's birthday.
Okay.
And then one for Nicole's birthday. And I don't know, whoever hasn't been to Lake Geneva, you need to go, because it's just like The going out vibe is just so fun. Like I love like the little janky bars that play like that music and whatnot, and just like both times we were there, we just had like the best time. It was just like full of laughs. Nobody cares like what you're wearing, what you like, whatever. You just get to like go out and just have fun. Like no expectations, no nothing. It was literally the best time.
No, I just remembered, I was like, is that where literally, guys, a child came up to me, tapped me on the shoulder, and had a child.
Crazy.
But he
pretty
was like,
much a child.
He was like 19, maybe 20, maybe. And he tapped me on the shoulder. She's like, you are the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Like, can I get your number? I said, oh, that is so sweet, but I have a boyfriend. And then his mom comes.
You said you're married.
Oh, I did.
She said I'm married. And then his mom, came over.
Yeah, she goes, oh,
that's how you knew he was at the bar with his mom.
Yeah.
Trying to get Julia.
Yeah. She goes, oh my gosh, like my son, he thinks you're so pretty. Like, thank you for like letting him down easier. Some shit like that. His mom was beautiful though.
Oh, she was stunning.
Yeah. Like his whole family was there. I forgot what she said, why they were all there. They were celebrating something, you know, as people in Geneva, like Geneva do. But I just thought it was so funny. I'm like, good for him. Like, I'm so much older than you, but good for you for shooting your shot. But it's not with me.
And in front of your parents? Like,
yeah. They probably hyped him up. They were like, go, go, go. You know? But hey, that builds character.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then my last one was actually, we just did this yesterday. The Air Ancient Baths.
Oh my gosh.
In Chicago. That was amazing.
That was literally otherworldly.
Mm-hmm. So yesterday, me, Haley, Shy, and Anne-Marie, we went to the Air Ancient Baths in Chicago. They have some locations like around the world too. But it's basically like a fancy ass spa. And we had this whole experience. We did like a facial, a massage, and then we got to like soak in the different baths that they had. And it was so nice, so relaxing. Definitely recommend.
I did my first ever cold plunge. I did like 3.
Yeah.
I thought my limbs were going to break off.
No, that was actually like a shock to the system. Like cold plunges.
It was crazy.
That's a form of torture. I feel like that could be a form of torture.
Yeah. I mean, my whole body was stinging the whole time. And I was actually like pretty proud of myself. Like I like, you know, was doing the deep breaths, went under, came back up, like didn't like panic too much until that one tub that was
the coldest.
That was the coldest one there. I literally stuck my feet and I was like,
and you have to like be quiet there.
Yeah,
so like you're supposed to whispering. It's a whisper environment. So yeah, we were not whispering.
No,
in that
moment. Is somewhere me and Julia like should never be, because I was like freaking out.
But it was worth it.
We did it though.
Yeah, we did it, and then afterwards getting to go like into the warm tubs, because they were all very warm, aside from obviously the cold plunges. But that was like, I felt real bougie. I was like, okay, this is cute.
And then the salt tub where you could just like float.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
So nice.
So that was another highlight, and I feel like we need to make that a yearly thing, and whoever else wants to come next time around, they should, because it's worth it.
Agreed.
So, yeah. Okay, next up is your most proud moments, whether of yourself or of a situation, anything.
Why don't you start?
Okay. So mine was committing to this podcast. Like, I feel
so funny. I have that on mine too.
Perfect. Because I feel like this is really a commitment, especially at the beginning. Like, schedule, first of all, working around our schedules. I guess it helped that I'm in real estate, so my schedule is really flexible. And you at the time didn't have a job, so it was easier to get it going. But then once you started working and like with the guests and stuff, like that really felt like a job in a way.
Yeah.
We're obviously not getting compensated for it, but it was like figuring everything out.
Yeah.
Like it was a commitment, and we did it.
It really was. So. And I mean, I love how it's turned out so far. Like I said, even if we have one listener, like that is enough for me.
Right. Yeah. Literally.
Of course we want it to like be bigger at some point, but like it's okay. Like the amount of effort that we've put into this, like I feel like it shows, and we do have people that are resonating with it, and that's like all and really, like, I could have ever asked for.
Yes, like real feedback, real compliments, and they're like, keep it up. Like that's something that's cool that you guys are doing this. So I was like, okay, because at first, you know, I was like, oh, the numbers are not so great, but still, there are people that are tuning in, and they're, you know, they love it. So I'm like,
exactly, and truthfully, like any number higher than 0 is good. Okay.
Period. No, literally though. Yeah.
At least we have 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm very happy with how this went. And I know we did the damn thing. We said
it's a commitment. And we did it. Yeah. And that was on our vision board. And we did it. So
that was one thing we could check right off.
Exactly. What's one of yours?
My first one is getting a job.
Yes.
After a literal like full year. Like
a year
almost
and some
to
change.
the
or was it before a year?
No, it was a year and some change. Maybe like a year and like 2 days. It was like almost exactly a year. I found a job. And you know what's so crazy? I can't even like picture myself as a teacher anymore.
Yeah.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah, especially because ever since I've known you, that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, like some people like at work ask me like, oh, why did you like make this change, blah blah blah, like do you ever see yourself going back? And like no honestly no. I like it doesn't even compute that I used to be a teacher.
Yeah,
which is so sad because I loved being a teacher. I loved the kids. I loved all of that. It was just like, you know, the outside factors, like whatever, we don't have to get into that, but it's just crazy. But I am very proud that I like persevered through that.
Yeah, you didn't settle.
Because that
was a dark age.
That was rough.
But you got through it. Yeah,
and you know what? I'm like so happy now.
Right. You didn't settle for any like, because you could have worked anywhere really.
Yeah.
But it's like what you said. I want to be
anywhere. But
no, I meant in terms of because you could have worked at a fucking Target or something. Like that.
Yeah,
you know, that's what I was saying. But like you were like, no, I want to be in corporate America, like 9 to 5, like corporate America. And you waited, and I feel like now you're with a really good company, and you know,
such good coworkers too. I quite literally like struck the lottery. Like,
yeah,
I love what I do, and I love the people that I work with, and. At the moment, I couldn't ask for more. Knock on wood that everything goes well. But
yeah, no, truly. So I think that perseverance and that I think just not settling, helped a lot.
And just like this goes out to anybody listening to, like, never give up. If you want to make a career change or whatnot, yes, it is scary, and I really don't recommend quitting your job without another job lined up, but like don't be afraid to look, don't be afraid to apply, don't be afraid to like do something you never thought you'd be able to see yourself doing, because now I don't see myself doing anything different than what I'm doing.
Right.
Like it's crazy. So just, you know, dream big and don't give up on those dreams.
Yeah, and that's funny how you say the don't quit before, because you quit. Yeah, and that's that's like the one thing you would do different.
Yes.
Yeah, but would you be teaching, or would you like have like another job?
I mean, I would probably still teach. Like after I quit, I was seeing a lot of like people on TikTok saying that they like quit mid-year of teaching, like after like they were looking the whole year, and then usually it's not like, oh, over the summer a job comes up. Like a job came up for somebody in like April, and she was like, yeah, and she quit like mid-year. Like I wish I would have done that. So maybe not stuck it out for the whole school year, but yeah. And I know that's so hard because like your students, like you never want to do that to them, but if teaching is not what you want, like the odds of you getting a job over that summer, it's not likely, especially because a bunch of other teachers are doing that as well.
Right. That makes sense.
So,
okay. Yeah. Mine was also had to do with work. We had our holiday party, and I didn't even know this, but I hit 5 million plus in sales this year. What? And I said, wait a second, because I literally truly feel like I slacked off so hard this year. So I'm not the proudest when it comes to like work.
Julia, that's amazing.
And I got a cute little trophy, and I was like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, that's something to be proud of, because I know I could have done better. I do know that, but I still didn't realize I did as well as I did, which is kind of bad.
Congratulations.
Like, thank you. Because I'm like my
own
accountant.
Now you know, like, when you now like hustle or you like put in that extra, like look at what you can do.
Right. Exactly. So that's my goal for next year. And such, I know that's not for this episode, but I was like, okay, I could have done better, but I still did do something. Mm-hmm. So that made me feel good.
Good. That's so exciting. Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
Thank you. And then my last one was I committed to a lot of the things I said like I would do. So along the way each year, you know, you're like, oh, I want to try this. And then you never end up doing it. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the things that I said I wanted to like try, I did. And it was really like little things, but I was just proud that I actually did do them. So I was saying that this year I want to take more like care about my body and stuff. So like to get massages routinely. So I did do that. And then I went to a chiropractor. I did the therapy thing. Like with the gym, I was consistent with the gym until I got hurt. But then I was like, okay, if this isn't working, let's try a different kind of gym. So everything that I was like, I want to try to do, I've done, which some things I didn't stick to because it wasn't for me. Yeah. But at least I tried, you know? So that's what I was pretty proud of myself too for doing. It wasn't like just in my head. I actually did it. So
I love that. Yeah. Kind of going off that, my last one is almost 1 year sober.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Literally
when is the official date?
January 1st. Is the date.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Okay.
Thinking about.
Oh, go ahead.
Just like I was going to say, thinking about like where I was this time last year. Yikes. Yikes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Was the knife, the tattoo, and the cigar night, was that this time of the year?
No, that was in January. That was Emily's birthday. Her birthday's in January.
Did you not drink?
It was 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago?
This past January, the January before.
Christ. I thought that was, okay. But either way, we were being Yeah, your birthday was Jersey Shore last year?
Oh my God. She's literally no concept of time. No.
When did we have Jersey Shore?
My 25th. Bitch, I am 27 now.
Oh my God. Either way, go ahead. I did not mean to derail you.
No, that's okay. No, last year was still heathen when I was like doing backflips in the garage.
Right. That's what I literally thought was your
That was the
Snooki.
sleepover. No, that was like the scavenger hunt sleepover thing.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
no, that wasn't Snooki. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy to see like how far I've come and that I actually like stuck to it this time because like I said in our other podcast episode that was solely about this, like I have tried so many other times and it has not followed through. And now to know that like I'm almost 365 days into it is just crazy.
That's amazing.
Without alcohol.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
I don't think I could ever do that. So very big props
Girl,
to you.
it has not been easy, but
no, you got it. And I was going to ask you. And I was going to actually ask you, with you hitting your 1 year, what's the plan? Is it just to keep it going?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. I feel like, I mean, obviously it's different like going out because like I'm not drunk, but I still have so fun. Yeah. And I mean, this year has like really shown that like Lauren's wedding, everyone else was drinking. I didn't. I still had an amazing time.
Right.
Like all the birthdays we went to, all the vacations we did. I went to Oktoberfest and I didn't drink. So it's like, okay.
You can do this.
Like, I think I can do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like I said, thinking about where I was last year, we wouldn't be doing this podcast right now.
Right. Yeah. So, no, I think, you're definitely on the right track. And 1 year is a big, big deal. So, congrats.
Thank you.
We got to do something for that. We'll talk next
Haley was like, throw a party. I'm like, okay. Like, what do you mean?
Get it? You know what we should do? We should order at... Actually, never mind. I know what I'm going to do.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm not going to say it. Okay. Anyways, what is the next thing? Oh, number 4, vision board successes. I know you have a load, so I'll let you start.
I don't have the load. Chill out. I wrote 3 down.
All right. Well,
and I've kind of already went over 1 was getting a job. That was obviously like plastered on my vision board. But that goes into
money and all that stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, my goal was like to make more money. You know, unfortunately, teachers don't make a lot. So I saw that come into fruition with this new position. My other one was taking in the small moments. I like put like, you know, like soft love, blah, blah, blah on there. Like a lot of quotes about just like embracing the now and stuff. And although I'm not perfect at it, I have been a lot better with just like taking in like, you know, nature or whatnot, like just absorbing like the moment and where I am now, and like
being more present, more grounded.
Yes. Yeah. So, and like enjoying the small moments, like even the small moments are big moments if you make them big. Right. So just like trying to bring more happiness into my life that way. Yeah. And then the last one that really came into fruition for me was traveling.
Yes.
All the places on our vision board that I believe we went to. And then I also like had traveling with Ozzy, my dog, and I brought her to the beach for the first time. And she had so much fun. So I want to continue that too. But those were the 3 main things that like jumped out at me when I looked back at my vision board.
Mine is pretty similar. I said the going to Europe, so I did that. One of my things was sticking to the podcast. We obviously did that. Posting on TikTok, I've been better about that too.
Yeah, I deleted my TikTok because I got a little scared.
Oh my God. Wait.
But when I had TikTok, I was watching you.
Yeah. So I said, okay, I could be better about it, but I have been doing it.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to get at least 1 listing. So I got that this year. And then been healthy-ish. I feel like I've been a lot more healthy in terms of my lifestyle. So that was nice.
What do you mean 1 listing?
Like I sold a house. Like I listed a house.
Oh, gotcha. Buy the houses. Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So that was that. But yeah, those were mine. It could have been like in terms of the positivity, and like that was one of my things too. I think we all have been like pretty positive this year.
Yeah.
As much as we could be, you know, life gets in the way, but I feel like nobody was really like a Debbie Downer this year. So that's good.
Yay us.
Yay us. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. And then last but not least, what are we looking forward to in 2025?
You read your list first and then I'll read mine.
Okay. My number 1 thing is Cheyenne will appreciate this because she's also on board. Africa. We are going to Africa, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm on board too. Thank you.
No, I meant like we, like the group, the girls. We're going to Africa. Also Poland. I get to see all the babies that were born this year and last year.
Can you steal one?
Yeah, no,
please.
Thank you.
For me.
Okay, yes, I'll steal you one. But so I'm going to Poland. I'm so pumped to see my family because I go every other year. I obviously didn't go this year, so I'm excited to see them again next year. My next thing was kicking butt at work. It has to happen because I took a little hiatus, okay? We were a little slow. I mean, not because of me, not because of the market. I was slow. So yeah. Buying a house. I want to buy a house next year. I want like a cute little condo. I don't need anything crazy, but same shit, buying a house. Wedding. I'm excited for Natalie's wedding next year.
Yes.
That's the only wedding I'm attending. Therefore, I'm super pumped. Because
unless
nobody else.
Something happens and
you gotta get married in 2025 is in 2 weeks. So I mean, hey, there are elopements and stuff, so who knows?
I'm just joking.
But as of right now, just 1 wedding I'm looking forward to, and then continuing the podcast.
Yes,
so those are my 2025.
Amazing. Mine, it's so funny. One of mine is also like taking more on at work. I think I've realized that like I want a manager position. So just like
working towards
that, like talking to the right people. Obviously that might not happen in 2025 because I literally just started, but I've seen like the managers at my company and I really like what they stand for and like how they do their job and whatnot, and I'm like, I want to be that. So not necessarily like becoming a manager or like getting a promotion within 2025, but just like taking the necessary steps to like put myself out there a little bit more at work and stuff. So that is one. Another one is kind of links in with stepping out of my comfort zone. It's so funny. I told Julia, like, I like keep work and life so separate.
Oh my God, please.
I've gotten a little bit better at it.
Her coworkers still don't know about this podcast, and she's been there for 3 months. Do they follow you on Instagram?
They accidentally found out. Remember I told you that one day?
Yeah, just one.
Yeah.
And then she tell everybody else?
No. Oh, I don't think so.
See, but you changed the topic, so she's probably like, podcast, what? And then Amory's like, oh, anyways.
I was like,
help me with this. So go ahead.
But yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that. I just want to step out of my comfort zone and just like, talk to more people. Not even at work though, like just in general. Like I am so comfortable with being alone and like doing things alone. But like maybe when I'm out alone, like try and make a friend or like just like even just not even a friend, just like a positive interaction. Just like,
yes.
Oh, I see you, blah, blah, blah. Like sitting there doing this. Like, I have to like pick and choose because like if somebody looks at me and they're like, get the fuck away from me, I'd be like,
right. You're not going to be like, hey, well, how's it going? Yeah.
So just like, I don't know, opening up in that sense. And then my last one is obviously traveling. We have so much planned. It's crazy.
And where's the money coming from? We don't
have to talk about that. We don't have to talk about that right now. Don't know. It's just, it's fine. We're having experiences. Right. We're going into different cultures, different states. Oh, something I want to do is like see the United States. I haven't done that.
I was thinking about this and I said, I'm going to leave the States for my kids. I'm going to travel in the country when I'm with my kids, because that way I don't have to like
that.
I don't have to feel like I'm not going anywhere.
And then you can experience new things with them.
Right.
Okay.
And it'll be hopefully a little less expensive, but at least it won't be
I'm not taking little children to like Europe or Africa.
No. To Asia? No. Yeah. That's 24 hours and I can't even think about that.
Absolutely.
So I said I can get like on a 3-hour flight. And if anything, God forbid, happens, I can hop on a plane and be home in 3 hours versus like a day,
Okay. I like that. Adding that to my 2037 bucket list.
Travel with my children. So, yeah. So, I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave the States for when I'm a bit older and, I can't really be hopping on a plane to like Ibiza. So, yeah.
Okay. Love that. That's such a good mindset to have. So, I don't feel, but then I'm like, no, okay, yeah. I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah.
But that's really all that I have that I'm looking forward to. Or that it was like, that's going to be on my next vision board. I learned, and being healthier. Yeah. That was on my vision board this year. And I think like, I just got wrapped up in like the job hunting and this like not drinking alcohol. I forgot like, I actually should like nourish myself too in the correct way.
Yeah.
So next year is all about me.
Yes.
My body, my mental health, my physical health. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Also, you know what? When I was in Costa Rica, and I like think this often, I would love to learn Spanish.
Do it.
I know, I really want to. I need to like look, but I can't be like I can't do like Duolingo. I can't like do Rosetta, whatever the fuck, the online stuff. Like I need to like sign up in person and like go to a class. So I think I might look into that because I feel like Spanish is so like talked, like Jesus. So many people speak Spanish, both in America and like around the world.
Yeah.
So maybe
that would definitely be a good one. And then like, especially then you already know Polish. Like if you knew Spanish, especially with like your job,
triple threat.
You could get literally you could get so many more clients and stuff. Yeah. Like that would be really good for you. Yeah. Not just like personally, but also with work and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm like, maybe that'd be something that's not it's not a front runner, but just something. I don't know. So I was thinking about that too. Yeah. But I don't know. But no, what I was saying is I'm just excited for 2025 in general. I don't know. A new year is always like a fresh start. So whatever everybody accomplishes, I'm excited to see.
I know. Yeah. We hope 2025 is great for you. And we are so grateful for everybody who's listened. Yay! And we can't wait to come back after the new year.
You didn't address this sign.
Oh, okay. Julia making a big hissy fit about it.
Yeah.
I erased the sign because it was my birthday a couple weeks ago. And I had something else up there. And I had to rewrite the sign really quick. So if the sign is distracting you from our conversation, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm so sorry. Julia's really upset about it.
Episode is ending.
Yeah.
That's okay. But we should get like a cute... This will be part of our business discussion, I kind of want to get like a cute neon sign, and then in these frames put like our logo or something. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll talk about that at the meeting.
Okay. Perfect. Well, without further ado, this is the end of Suburban Happy Hour for 2024. Oh
my God, you didn't even seem like...
I know. That was kind of dramatic. But we hope you have a good
What a good way to end the episode.
Literally, we hope you have a good new year. Yes. A Merry Christmas if you celebrate, or whatever you celebrate.
Happy holidays. We love you.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
Yes. Especially all of our guests. Oh my God, thank you for taking the time out of your day, out of your schedule, to come and chat with us for an hour or however long you were here, because we really learned from you and we appreciate you. And thanks for spending time with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will see you in 2025.